I guess we're recording. Hey, everybody. This is Carlos with the Nerd Day podcast coming at you. It's been away for a little bit. I hope you are well. I took a little vacation from life. Nothing scary, just happened. It was vacation time. I hope you guys can hear me really well. I have a new microphone. I got the Elgato Wave 3. Doing that setup right now. And got some music playing in the background. This is Nostalgia from Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, you don't know who I am, but it's fine. Alrighty, so we got some breaking news today. We're gonna get right into it. So this is actually literally from 6:35, I think, Pacific Standard Time. It's from Matt Kim, IGN. Link will be down below. So we're gonna go off right here. So, new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live action movie lands SNL lead writer. So as of today, Saturday Night Live writer Colin Jost has been tapped to write a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie alongside his brother Casey Jost. According to Deadline, Jost will pen an upcoming untitled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from Paramount Pictures. Michael Bay will again be one of the producers on the film, just like on 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and 2016's sequel, Out of the Shadows. So I'm gonna kind of go off what Matt's saying right here. Is like the report makes it sound like the upcoming film will be related to the previous live action film franchise, though not confirmed explicitly. There we go. Got it at the end. Yep, got it at the end. Anyway, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is just one of several projects under Paramount. Earlier this year, the studio announced that Seth Rogen will produce a CG animated reboot slated for a release in 2023, which you can find my video down below when that broke. So there we go. Yeah. And this is Matt just kind of breaking down a little bit of stuff like the reboot series will hone in on the teenage elements of the four Turtle brothers as a jumping off point. Rogen also tweeted out a page of notes jotted down preparation for the series as Leonardo. Like it's like Leo writing notes in class almost. So yeah, that's it, man. That's a breaking story right now. So we have this. Another Michael Bay produced Ninja Turtles movie. Now, part of me, want to be the old man. As you can tell with the gray hair right here. I want to be the old man yelling at the clouds, "Don't do this," because of Michael Bay. And, I'm a huge Transformers fan. And Michael Bay. Enough said. But it's interesting, right? So we're gonna build off of. Well, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a huge Ninja Turtles fan. I mentioned in my previous video. I literally thought my middle name Raphael was because of Ninja Turtles. I mean, kind of lines up, but it wasn't. I have family, so that's where I got that from. Very disappointing. Mom lied about everything else. I couldn't lie about that. Anyway. Sorry, that's some of my soul coming out. So yeah, we haven't had another movie in this franchise, specifically like this. I guess this would be a trilogy now, since 2016. So we're like 5 years removed from Out of the Shadows, which I don't believe did well commercially. I think critically it did really well, at least for me as a Ninja Turtles fan. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm also a wrestling fan, and I found Sheamus to be really good as Rocksteady. I totally forget the name of the actor, and I apologize. The actor who played Bebop, he was also very good. Tyler Perry's Baxter Stockman, really cool. Don't like the designs of those turtles. From the 2014-2016. They're too bulky, too big. But the second they got going, the second they spoke, they were the Turtles. They were the Ninja Turtles. I think they did a really good job setting them up as siblings. These are like little weird things, but Ninja Turtles has a turtle verse. If you don't know, it's not new to Spider-Man, or for mainstream audiences, I guess, or like people who watch a lot of things. The Turtles have a multiverse as well, like many properties like DC and Marvel, which we're seeing now play out thanks to Sylvie. You couldn't let it go, couldn't you? Spoilers. Anyway, I totally just ruined Loki for somebody, and they're so angry right now, and I'm really sorry because I just went off on a tangent. But yeah, so it I had a hard time with some of the elements of the 2014 Ninja Turtles movie. Like, Splinter was a little strange. I didn't mind. I don't really particularly like Tony Shalhoub's voice as Splinter, but that's not necessarily the worst thing. Him teaching them, martial arts through a book is whatever. Again, that was a new set of turtles for somebody else, some other kid who's like wide-eyed and just in awe of what's going on, right? Like it was for me with the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie. When I was a young child. Still my favorite movie of all time. I think it's like that and Serenity. They're my comfort food. As I mentioned before, like when I get depressed, I throw on the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie. It just is home. It's comfort food. It's nostalgia. It's memories. It's family. It's me remembering my mom's partner, and how much she loved action movies, and she just, like, for whatever reason, didn't get annoyed by me watching Ninja Turtles and liked it, and we spent time together, and it's awesome. And I've mentioned this before, the 2012, I believe it's 2012, or is it 2007, actually, I believe, 2006, 2007, the last CG movie we had. I hold in so high regards, and in due part just because I got to spend one of the most amazing days with my other mom, and I got to do something nice for her and treat her and take her out and spoil her for dinner and popcorn the way she did to me when I was a child. And I mean, like, I watch that movie and like a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that great. I was like, I love it in general, and then I love it because of the flood of memories that come back. I can clearly remember holding her hand. Me and my wife, with her in the middle, just sitting and watching this movie. And there's all these little kids with their moms, and there's me, a big little kid with his mom. It was very special. And Ninja Turtles has always been special for me. Like many things in my life, and why I do podcasting is a depression thing, right? Anxiety. I love playing video games because I can get away from the real world. I can go to Hyrule and save Princess Zelda and defeat Ganon. I can, play as the Hulk in Avengers and just beat up Abomination while helping Miss Marvel, figure out her new powers as a teenager. I could play Miles Morales, a young Puerto Rican black kid from New York, swinging by just to get stuff for Coquito, And, Turtles is just one of those things that's been around forever for me and so close and tied to me. So I had a hard time with the 2014, 2016 versions. Aesthetically, they're not pleasing to me in the eye. I think they're too busy, like many of the things that Michael Bay does with his properties. I don't know if he had a choice in the matter. Film-wise, 14's okay. You could definitely tell Sadler's supposed to be Shredder, and then they heard the backlash many had, and we're like, no, he can't be Shredder. We'll just butcher this at the end. And this is not to describe. This is always difficult because I'm criticizing a role played by Megan Fox, and she already gets a lot of crap online and stuff like that. And this is not necessarily to Megan, to April in general. I love her. It's just the April we meet has no experience in fighting, and it to me is strange that April would beat Shredder. Spoilers for the 2014 Ninja Turtles movie. Spoilers again, he comes back in 2016. He's fine. He's played by a better actor. I had a little bit of an issue with that. in 2014 Ninja Turtles, just like him, I like her just being the one to take the, quote unquote final blow to Shredder. It's like, again, going back to the CG movie, not the Seth Rogen one developed, but the previous one from like 2007 or whatever. That April had years of training under Splinter, and is a kunoichi, a female ninja. I'm okay. If she takes him down, that's awesome. Kudos to April, that's cool. But that April is based on the same April that we seen in the 1990 movie and Secret of the Ooze, and then as well in Ninja Turtles 3 when they go back in time. There's a time that separates that, where she becomes more and more entrenched in their world, more and more hanging out with Splinter. And of course, I think after a while, you'd be like, I want to defend myself, just in case anything happens. I went back to the past in Japan. I've, been attacked by the Foot Clan in open, no, I need to protect myself. Let me learn. And that's why we get the Sarah Michelle Gellar April in the animated movie. But all that aside for the 2014 movie, that was my only criticism. 2016 built I think a really good movie. Stephen Amell as Casey Jones was very good. He was finally the Oliver Queen I wanted for the TV show. But he was very charming and awesome. You can tell he's just eating up the scene and having fun. Megan Fox was good in both movies, I believe. I think she's a good April. Don't like I guess I don't know whose choice it was, but like the weird sexualized schoolgirl thing in the very beginning is just really out of place for me. Not that April can't own her sexuality and be sexy. It's just, I don't know. It's just very strange because I feel like Megan Fox gets put in those roles a lot of times. But I don't know whose choice that was. I can't speak for anybody. So I mean, there's a good opportunity to build on those two movies and see where we go. I think Out of the Shadows is really good. Be cool to see where we see the Turtles now that they're out in the open. What are their lives like? The voice cast is really good, and they work well together. So it'd be interesting to see. I can't lie though and not say that the Seth Rogen movie seems way more appealing to me. And again, I think so many people hear Seth Rogen and Ninja Turtles are like, this is going to be a train wreck. It's like, well, you also haven't seen the other produced stuff that he does that are comic book accurate, like Invincible, which is amazing. The Boys, which is amazing. Preacher, which is amazing. Yes, it's not like a rated R comic or anything like that, but his love for the source material shows in those properties, and the adaptations that he takes and the different outlets that he goes, and also a lot of times speaking to the people who work on those properties, who created those properties. He has a reverence and a love for those. So I have so much faith and love and understanding for Seth Rogen's tMNT and Colin Jost's and Michael Bay, their tMNT. That's not against Colin. I don't know if he's wrote a movie. I love him on SNL. I think he's hilarious. But like, it's the Michael Bay part that always worries me. I think that's it. That's good enough, right? Like, I'm just kind of rambling about Ninja Turtles while wearing my Ninja Turtles shirt. It's super late. I gotta edit this video anyway, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and we should have another video up soon. Not necessarily the happiest video, just kind of speaking about some of the controversies within the video game world. But for Carlos, this is the Nerd Day Podcast. Deuces.